Patrick McNeil joined now at the intermission by Matvei Gridin of the Shawinigan Cataractes. The first time seeing him at Center 200. And Matvei, what are your thoughts on the season thus far for you and your team?
I think we can do better because what's our record? 13-10, but our team have talent for win more games than 13. But we still find our game and we'll do better.
What's the trip been like so far? It's a long one to the Maritimes, and you had that morning game to start, which is a little bit unusual.
Yeah, it was a 12 hours bus trip. It was pretty tough for me. We don't have that in USHL. But yeah, 10 a.m. game is a little bit unusual, but yeah. We practice at 10 a.m. every time, so it was kind of fine for us.
That's a good way of looking at it. Your first round draft pick of the Calgary Flames. Did you know it was going to be Calgary? How exciting was that whole draft experience?
I didn't know it was going to be Calgary, but I'm happy with that. Obviously, Calgary is a great spot and rebuild the team in this couple of years and more spots for young players.
And you were a first round pick. What was it like to get up in the Sphere at the draft?
Yeah, it was crazy. Sphere's unbelievable, I'll say. And yeah, it was great.
You were in the USHL. You thought you were going to be going to Michigan, but then you end up getting a contract offer for Calgary just days after the draft. How surprised were you to see all that come together?
I was surprised a little bit, but at the same time, I knew it's going to come. So, yeah, they offered me a contract. I signed. That's why I'm not going to Michigan. Simple as that. I
was going to say, most people are probably not going to turn down signing an NHL contract. Talking to Matvei Gridin, who was drafted by the Calgary Flames, and when you went to Calgary, a number of Russians were at that camp, from my understanding. How much did that help your adjustment?
Yeah, they're all good guys, and Belarusian guys. We pretty much all from same agency, and yeah, they helped me a lot.
Tell us about the decision first to come over to the U.S. Obviously, you come to the CHL after your NHL drafted, but why did you want to play in the USHL as opposed to playing at home?
I just chose that for my development. It's going to be better for me, and I guess I make the right choice.
Working out well so far, and you brought your mom with you, I understand, too.
Yeah, she loved it.
Very good. We should shout out your dad, too, because hockey coach and Olympic skier, I understand. How much did he help your development?
I talk with him pretty much every day about the game, about life. He's the most important guy in my life.
People hearing you would say you have pretty good English. Did you have any of that before you came over, or is that all learned here?
No, all learned in Muskegon. We learned some English in schools in Russia, but just basic things. It doesn't really help. So
now I hear you're a big nutrition guy as well. You'd like to take what you eat seriously. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, because my mom over me in Shawinigan, that helps. And that's the biggest point why she came with me. Not the biggest point, but one of the biggest points.
Hey, no one would turn that down for sure. Walk us through coming to Shawinigan because your rights were owned by Val-d'Or. When did you find out that you were going to become a Cataract? How did that all come together?
Like 5 minutes after Val-d'Or drafted me.
Okay.
Martin called me and said, "So trade me to Shawinigan." That was better than end up in Val-d'Or. So
yeah, Shawinigan is in a better place in the standings right now. Val-d'Or will get there, but rebuilding at the moment.
Yeah, and I guess Val-d'Or is a French city, like French stuff.
Yeah, I'm always interested with Europeans that come to the QMJHL because it's always an adjustment to learn English, and then on top of that, you find yourself in a French city. So how does that work for you?
That's good. I knew English before I came to Shawinigan, but yeah, French is so tough.
You, I understand, consider yourself to be a high IQ player. How important is that? Why is that a strength of yours?
That's one of the biggest parts of my games. It's high IQ. That's why I play, pretty much.
We appreciate Matvei taking some time here with us this morning. I understand you're a big Pavel Datsyuk guy as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, he was my favorite player who grew up. Then it starts to be Kuznetsov, and now it's Kuznetsov. He was good.
Last one I should ask, if somebody hadn't watched you play before, how would you describe your style of play?
High IQ player, good shot, good skating, creative.
Fans in Shawinigan are really liking that so far. Fans in Calgary perhaps down the road as well. We appreciate you working through the sniffles. Thanks for this, Matvei. Best of luck this season.
Thank you.
That was Shawinigan Cataractes forward Matvei Gridin joining us at the intermission. You're listening to Celtic Abota, Cape Breton Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.